sometimes when I say something, they misunderstand. You know what I'm saying? Like, they keep saying Shakur is the biggest fight. No, he's not. You understand what I'm saying? Because in history, going back looking at Floyd days, when he fought an African American fighter, the money don't generate. We just seen two of the hottest fighters in the world fought against each other. They couldn't even outdo Tank and Garcia fight.
Correct. Sense? Because let's talk about that right there.
Oh, okay, go there. And then you just look at the pay-per-view buys with Martin and Tank. You know what I'm saying? So when I sit back, a good fight is chasing the Canelo numbers, the Floyd numbers. That's a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to see that fight because they want to see what happens. Me personally, as a coach, I don't think it's a good fight because of the simple fact. Shakur's already stated, I'm not changing my style of fighting. You know what I'm saying? People want to see what? A fight.
Alright, yo, y'all check out my Michigan rappers, King Sound and G Mac Cash. Just dropped the new hip-hop singles. The Butchers is out on all digital platforms. Make sure you tune in and check them out. The Butchers by King Sound and G Mac Cash. Links in the description. Make sure you check it out. YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple, regular YouTube. So make sure you go support these brothers, man. And peace. All right, man. Got this big ass car big ass truck working right here. So apologize for that. But hold on. Silence that a little bit, man. But yeah, Lathers sent me a video, bro. Coach Calvin, for the most part, saying that blacks don't sell, black versus black don't sell in boxing. He kind of alluded that the Tank Davis and Frank Martin numbers didn't do good. He said that, you know, I put it in the beginning, that it didn't do well. So black versus black doesn't fight. Basically, that you look at all the Floyd fights that he did with Canelo and Oscar, you know, they sold. I believe Floyd and Mosey did $1.1 million, and that's what they want y'all to believe in boxing. I'm telling y'all, man, they want you to believe that. Frank Martin wasn't no household name. Like, you gonna use that? He wasn't no household name. You know, he barely was a main event. You know, he barely was a main event, and that's the shit they want to push. Well, he was responding to people saying they want to see the Shakur fight. Shakur fight is the biggest fight out there, and he was basically saying that no, blacks don't sell. Black versus black don't sell. You basically got to have Mexican versus blacks to sell the fights. And like I said before, man, y'all be trying to save the community, bro. You can't save these niggas, man. I keep telling y'all that. The best thing you can do is get in a household and raise your kids the right way. That's how you save the community. One household at a time. Get under the household with the woman you want to be with. Y'all stick together. Y'all raise y'all kids together. Y'all don't argue together. If y'all got disagreements, y'all go to the garage. Or y'all go out to eat or somewhere else, and y'all have y'all disagreements about how y'all gonna handle the kids. And that's how you do it. Get you a woman that believe in the same shit you believe in. If y'all only believe in dating black, if y'all cool with it, you know, interracial and all that, whatever it may be. But, you know, the base has got to be education-based, manner-based, and then you start kind of getting into the other stuff that y'all may have to figure out. You know, maybe, you know, the diets they gonna be on and all that type of stuff. And then, you know, you figure out the small stuff. What we gonna teach you, that's what you should do. But you got a lot of people, black people, that think this way, bro. Y'all talk a lot about the black women that idolize Brad and that idolize, you know, having a kid with good hair and that's submissive to Brad and all that type of shit. Y'all talk about that, but a lot of black men got a lot of self-hatred too. They don't believe. They don't believe. They don't believe in the black dollar. They don't believe in the black unity. And a lot of these dudes, they preach it. They preach it all day. We got to stick together, brother. We got to do this. But when it come time to stick together, when it come down to break bread, they want to get a deal. They want to get a discount. They don't want to be 100% patron. That's what I be hearing when people want to start platforms and they want to start businesses and they be crying about how their friends and family don't support them and shit. Man, look here, man. Your biggest supporters gonna come from strangers. But back on the topic at hand, what he was talking about. Give me a minute. What he was talking about, some bullshit. Some of the greatest fights in history have been black versus black. Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, Sonny Liston. We can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on like Erykah Badu. You know, Mike Tyson was in, and ain't a bunch of Hispanics going around. Tyson Holyfield, Tyson Buster Douglas. Tyson was, you know, squabbling. You know, Lennox Lewis, he was past his prime. He was squabbling with black fighters. What you talking about? That's my thing. That's my thing about it. They point out, well, you know, Floyd did this and they did that. You know, Floyd did a good pay-per-view with Mosley. He just refused to fight black fighters to give him that opportunity. And then you got Canelo turning around talking about he don't want to fight no movers. He don't want to fight no slick black fighters. That's what it is. And then you got Mexicans saying it. Then you got other black people in the boxing community saying it. Come on, man. You indoctrinating people to believe that narrative. Oh, they don't sell. They do sell. Y'all not putting them in the position to sell. When they gonna push a black fighter like they pushed Lomachenko? Nobody talk about how hard they pushed Lomachenko. Right? No Diddy for, you know, Kobe watching. How they shoved them down people's throats, pause, whatever. But ain't getting no results. Still was losing money on them. He don't sell in Australia, he don't sell in America, he don't sell in the UK. It's been proven fact. You know? Shakur Stevenson will sell way more than Lomachenko and Tank, Shakur and Tank. So what is he talking about? That be my issue with it, man. They like Tank Davis' team moves like some hoes. That's just what it is. Y'all want to know why Tank's scary and don't want to fight nobody? Listen to the coach. Who don't want to break bread with brothers? You lose Frank Martin to try to say, well, you see Frank Martin versus Ryan Garcia. Ah, man, come on, get up out of here. Frank Martin was a cherry pick. Frank Martin was barely the main event. He was fighting in backyards. So we got black people in black boxes saying, oh, we don't sell and blacks shouldn't fight blacks. There you have it. It's bad enough you got Mexicans saying it, the promoters saying it, believing it. Now you got the coaches and the fighters saying it and they living it. Told you, man, I'll be talking about, you know, black boxers a rap. How many of these dudes you heard say, you know, oh, man, Terrence don't sell, and Nero don't need Terrence, and Terrence this, and Terrence doesn't do this, and Terrence don't do, you know. A bunch of black people were saying that. You ain't hear Mexicans saying that shit. It was black people saying that. It was black people that was pushing that narrative. Real talk, it was black people pushing that narrative. So now you want to see why these dudes don't want to fight each other? Because they being told by their coaches, they managers, they 5,000 managers, they being told by they you know, by the promoters, oh man, nah, man, you fight him, you ain't gonna make no money. I mean, Al Heyman showed you with Crawford and Spence. He wanted to do Spence and Canelo. This is what they telling these dudes. And then when they make he said, well, you see Crawford and Spence, they couldn't outdo Ryan and Tank. Why they couldn't outdo Ryan and Tank? They put a fight on the same day. People don't talk about Al Heyman never wanted that fight to happen. They didn't put no promotional effort into the fight, right? And then two, they did not they put a UFC fight card on the same day. UFC did like 750, they did like 730. Think about it. If they can had they got 300,000 of that 700-something thousand fans to buy their fight, they'd have been right there. They did that shit on purpose. So when they do make black versus black fights, and they do put them on a pedestal for them to fight, they don't promote them. They don't want, if you got a black guy like Al Heyman that's gonna sabotage a black fight, who gonna stand up for black fighters in boxing? If you got a guy that's controlling boxing like Al Heyman, who gonna stick up for black boxing? If Al Heyman not gonna stick up for black boxing, who is? He made sure he picked the fight day. I guarantee you him and Dana White did that shit on purpose. They made sure they picked the fight day And they made sure they railroaded that fight. He never wanted that fight to happen. He picked the worst fight date. Come on, man. They did that shit on purpose, bro. So even in the real life, when we get shit, Black Wall Street, you had Black Bottom in Detroit, which they ran I-75 freeway right down a thriving black neighborhood. That's where the Tigers, that's where Comerica and Ford Field sit now, where the Tigers and Lions play respectfully. All these times, every time we build something up and we start to get our own stuff, they destroy it. They destroy it. Same thing in boxing. We finally get a fight. Two brothers hash it out. They didn't want the brothers to fight. Because if they did well, then people start waking up about, oh, black fighter, black versus black, we can make money with each other. We can make money. We don't need Canelo. We don't need Oscar. We can make money if we fight each other. So they had to sabotage it. It's one thing to have a man, them folks sabotage our thriving businesses and thriving neighborhoods. But when you got your own people sabotaging, black people, man, it's a wrap. It's a rap ski. It's a wrap. You got your own people sabotaging. You got your own people sabotaging your events, sabotaging your success. Told y'all, Al Heyman, man, he ain't for us, bro. He not, man. He's a clown. And you hear Close Calvin, man. I'm telling y'all, man, these the same people that get in trouble and want to talk about the black community. Anybody that's in that business world, that sports world, bro. It's only a couple Kyrie Irvings. It's only a couple Jaylen Browns. Ain't no more Muhammad Ali's. Ain't no more Muhammad. All these niggas is sellouts. You got Shakur. I'm really Puerto Rican. And, man, eat a dick. Coach Calvin and Tank pushing that coon ass shit, too. And then get offended when you call a spade a spade. These dudes don't stand for nothing. And at the end of the day, most of them niggas gonna end up how the old fighters ended up anyway. All this playing this safe, all this we get money. They got money too. They got money too. But like I continue to tell y'all, bro, this is the type of stuff that y'all be talking about, the white man holding us back and this, that, and the third. Look at this shit right here. It's your own people. So when people hear that, what you think Coach Calvin got that shit from? He got it from Floyd, he got it from Al Heyman, he got it from Leonard fucking Ellaby. Where do you think he got that from? That's where he got it from. And this is what if they telling the coach this, they telling all fighters this. So your own people pedestalizing other ethnic groups. They telling, oh, you got to get the Spanish fighters, you got to get the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans. That's the only way we're gonna be able to make some money. That's the only way we're gonna be able to sell. I'm telling you, they indoctrinating them with that mindset. They doing that on purpose. They don't want to see you win, and they don't want to see it. They don't want to see your own people win, bro. Tell y'all, bro. Listen to what that man said, bro. This is what they tell him about. I'm telling y'all, man, ain't no point in talking about boxing no more, bro. This is 2024 is a very telling year for boxing. These dudes some straight raccoons, straight sellouts, straight busters. They cool with Ryan saying the N-word. Nobody started a petition. Nobody said Ryan should be banned off social media. Nobody said nothing about Ryan Garcia. Now you hearing that the black people in power, like Al Heyman and the coaches and all that, they don't fight black fighters. Y'all hearing it. Social media is a powerful tool. You let these clowns talk loud long enough, they gonna tell on themselves. So watch who you put your support behind. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Boxing News playlist, hit the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the whole 9 piece.